not gonna hold you. There's only like one downfall about it, bro. Like about this match, there's like so much goddamn super kicks, bro. It's ridiculous. I understand you want to do super kick like every maybe not couple of minutes or like every like 10 minutes. I understand that, but to do it every single second, bro, like you calm down with the calm down with the super kicks, bro. You're doing too much. I understand that you won the. I understand that the Bloodline won, which they love to see it. Even though I did wanted Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Riddle to win that match, but dial it back with the super kicks. You feel me? Because that was a little bit too much, bro. Because one, I've noticed that they've been doing a lot amount of super kicks, bro. And don't get me wrong, it is a good move, but don't overuse the move, bro. You're doing more super kicks than any other move at that point. It's literally like, bruh, there's too much super kicks, bruh. Way too much, bruh. So I will literally say this. One, people say, yo, they need to have Usos have the titles back. No, bro. No, because that's not the whole point of this story with Jimmy and Jay losing the titles is for them to open their eyes and realize, hey, Roman doesn't want your ass without them titles. If you have them titles, then he will talk to you. If you don't have those titles, bro, I don't want nothing to do with your ass. I don't want to be seen with you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be next to you. I don't want to hear about you, think about you, smell about you, nothing like that. I don't want you near me. As long as you don't got titles, don't be around me. And he's basically saying, bruh, if you don't have gold, bruh, we not family. Simple. That's what's people want. That's what the Usos want to get, in their head. That's what people like. I don't even know how to explain this, but just stop saying like, yo, we need Uso with the tag team titles back. No, we don't. They had a good run with both titles, SmackDown and Raw tag team titles. They had a good run with them. Don't get me wrong. But it's time for Jay and Jimmy to open up their eyes and see that their cousin, Roman, is using them. And then obviously, Solo is waiting for the time for them to fuck up big. Solo's waiting for the time for them to fuck up hella bad to the point they're Samoan spiked out of the Bloodline. Real talk. Like literally, one, they do not need them tag team They do not need them tag team titles back. And on top of that, Kevin and Sami does deserve them titles. And then for the longest time at the beginning of this year, those titles became irrelevant to the story and itself to the Bloodline storyline. Kevin and Sami can put up good matches and feuds with upcoming tag team titles. So upcoming tag teams. So what I'm reading here is that, bro, you do not need Usos to have them tag team titles back. One, we need fresh feuds, bro. We need fresh feuds, especially with Sami and Kevin Owens, bro. As long as Sami and Kevin Owens had them titles, bro, there are fresh feuds. Like, think about it. LWO is one of them. The Brawling Brutes, Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Like, there's so much you can probably like think about with just tag teams alone. There's Imperium. There's legit. There's probably some more I'm leaving out because there's not really that much tag teams on the list. If we have to do NXT as well too, there's Chase U. There's Trick and Mello whenever they come up from the main roster. There, like I said, bro, there's so much tag teams. There's even the Creed brothers for crying out loud. Pretty Deadly since they're now on SmackDown. Like literally, bro, there's so much tag teams that you can think about, bro. There's so much tag teams, new feuds, bro. And if you give back them tag team titles to the Usos, bro, there's not going to be any fresh feuds at all. So it's going to be the same feuds over and over and over. And, even though we love the Usos carrying the tag team titles for who knows how long, at this point, they're just both holding hostage, including if you do the shit with the Judgment Day again. So I'm just letting you know right now, man. Like as much as I love that match that happened at Backlash, we do not need to see them hold tag team gold no more, bro. Real talk. And it got so heated to the point Solo almost Samoan spiked Jey Uso, bro. He was like, yeah, Solo, let's go. And then he turned around and grabbed Jey. He was like, bro, what you doing? Bro, what you doing? What you doing? And he looked at him and was like, I'm your brother. What the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like, yo, it's Solo about to literally Samoan spike Jey. And like, imagine if he did it without thinking, just said blah, and just Samoan spiked him. I'm like, damn, bro, you legit Samoan spike Jey. Like shit, you had no remorse. You just spiked this man, bro. Our brother, you serious, bro? And then as soon as Jimmy like looked up, blah, I'm like, damn, 2-for-1 special is real. And that would have happened. I'm like, damn. I'm like, cause honestly, I really thought that Solo and the Bloodline and like Jimmy and Jay was definitely gonna lose this match because none of my predictions for this match was at all correct. Because in my mind I already thought that they're probably gonna take out Solo and then obviously stunner either Jimmy and Jay and then Haluva kick either Jimmy or Jay. So I thought that was gonna happen and you know that that went overboard. So yeah, it didn't really happen at all. So I don't know when it comes up to this Friday, even though even though Jimmy and Jay did get the win for the Bloodline, um, I just feel like at some point it's probably it. I don't know. It's probably sometime next year they're gonna realize like, bro, we're not wanted at you know with Roman or Paul at all. Like it's just gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen sometime, bro. I really feel like it was a good match, bro. I really feel like it was a good match. Um, Obviously everybody did their thing. Riddle did his thing. Solo did his thing. Jimmy and Jay did their thing. Sammy and KO did their thing. Um, I know the tensions are high right now for both Sammy and Kevin and the Bloodline and Solo. So especially with Roman down their back and Paul Heyman hating the fuck out of Jimmy and Jay now and Solo. We ain't talking about what Solo's thinking about his mind because Solo's like, bruh. It's like, all right, bruh, I got it. You tribal chief, I got it. Now I'm gonna bring down the house and I'm gonna do what you told. You feel me? So like literally like way before Backlash, Solo puts the Uso on notice, bro. He literally said, "I'm gonna do my part, and all I know is you two better do yours." And I'm like, bruh, this man is literally gonna Samoan spike both of these niggas, and they don't even realize it, man. Real talk. He like we knew we knew it was gonna be like Solo's gonna Samoan spike this dude some point, sometime. We don't know when. Maybe it can maybe be soon. It can maybe be later. I have no idea. All I know is that I am ready to see what happens to the bloodline because the bloodline is going downhill fast, rapidly fast. So obviously, everybody in the bloodline hates Jimmy and Jay, especially Jay. Like Jimmy, they hate him, but they all majority hate Jay. Solo hates Jay, Paul hates Jay, Roman definitely hates Jay. So it's just a matter of time before they run it back and give us Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns. You feel me? Again, for the third time on the list. Main event Jey Uso versus Tribal Chief, head of the table, needle mover himself, God mode himself, Roman Reigns. So, congratulations to the Bloodline. Getting the W over Kevin, Sammy, and Riddle. We will see what happens coming Friday night on SmackDown. What Roman would say. to Jimmy, NJ, and Solo. Um, I know the tensions is gonna be hella high for Friday. I know it's gonna happen. So we just gotta see, and we just gotta stay tuned for Friday Night SmackDown.